Hi guys, my name is McKenna and welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. And today I am going to be doing the King of Crows predictions. Obviously for The King of Crows by Libba Ray, which hopefully, if I'm getting this up on time, should be coming out today. It should be out by now. Have I started reading it by now? We'll see. I will probably do a reading vlog for it, so keep your eye open for that. But I just decided to film this, so I need to, I realized that I didn't have enough time if I wasn't gonna film this tonight to edit it and everything. So I have to go through my notes from the first two books and then some of my third book notes, but I don't think I have a whole lot of King of Crows predictions from my third notes, but we'll see. It's gonna be a as we go along video, you know, always great. Also, if you haven't read the entire Diviner series up until now, I would not recommend watching this video because I am going to spoil some of the books, mainly all of them. So if you do not want to be spoiled, I very much recommend not watching this video. Come back when you've read them all. Let's just jump into it. So my first prediction is one of my age-old notes from page 369 of the Diviners. This is a quote from Will. You established a psychic link with him. You could see him, but he could also see you. That is the danger of your gift. You may open yourself up to the other side. So I'm thinking perhaps she's reading something of Sam's to try and find him, and then they establish a psychic link and it makes it easier to find him, or she can see what's going on, that type of thing. On page 191 of the Diviners, Bill gives Memphis a butterscotch that he can use to get protection from the Valakan, the spirit realm, as well as saying that Papa Legba stands at a crossroads. So I think that might come into play at some point. I don't know if Memphis still has that candy, but that could come into play. A lot of these things are little pieces of foreshadowing that happened in, they did something in book 1 that foreshadowed to something in book 2 or 3, or like in book 2 they foreshadowed to something in book 3. So I'm kind of reading into a lot of this, and one of them is that on page 77, Theta mentions that she thinks Sam is a dead man. So does that mean Sam is gonna die? Let's just take a break and do the breakdown of who I think is gonna die. So based on what I know of her other series, she's not scared to kill off main characters. So I don't think everyone's making it out of this story alive. But I swear if it's Memphis or Theta, I'm gonna be real angry. I would hope, it's gonna sound bad, I kind of hope it to be Jericho. I can see him just being like, bye, I wouldn't care that much. He's not my favorite character by any means. He's actually one of my least favorite characters. The Diviners, I would hope she wouldn't kill off Isaiah. I feel like that would be just too much. I'm trying to think of like the link though, because I'm trying to think of the one character that kind of brings the whole group together, and that probably the closest would be Evie. I don't necessarily know, but I don't see Evie dying. I don't see Evie dying. I could see Henry dying, possibly. Not wanting to. I really could see pretty much any character but Evie dying for some reason. You know, I just want everyone to have a happily ever after, but you know, that's not gonna happen. I know it's not. You know, I'm basically just prepared for everyone to die, and we'll go on with life somehow. but I don't really have a good guess right now. So we're just gonna move on to Lair of Dreams notes. So my first note is that I highlighted them in orange if I thought they were foreshadowing in any way. My first note was, did Jake kill Rotka somehow? And that actually gets into my, yes, I do have notes for these in each a different notebook. Don't judge me. But in my Before the Devil Breaks You notes, I don't know if it's necessarily in here. Yeah, no it is. Jake has been giving Rotka a serum. Is that what led to her death? Because all we are told is that Rotka died in a lab accident, but like I said, we are told here in Before the Devil Breaks You that Jake has been giving her serum. So is that what leads to her death? Is that what the lab accident was? Question mark. So one thing, Woody says that he will find out the truth about John Hobbs. Is he going to potentially find that out? Is Evie going to share that? I feel like that might be a token to getting people to believe the diviners, is to say like, oh, this was fucking a dude from history. But I also feel like they think that the diviners were even crazier than they already think they are. We know that James isn't entirely dead. We don't know in like what state that he is, but we know that there's no way at this point that he's entirely dead. So we best fucking find out how so he's still alive. It's a long one. And I'm just gonna read it off. They explained that Marlowe wanted to know what that kind of energy could do in the future, meaning the energy that the diviners created. The exact quote was, whole industries might be powered from it, meaning at this point in time, his goal might be trying to use the diviners in a way that might result in him powering his industries with what they create. He gets really excited at the end of Before the Devil Breaks You when the King of Crows comes into contact with him. Does he want to use that energy to power his like fucking nation? It's an interesting thought, I think, personally, though, but that's just me. In one of the scenes of Before the Devil Breaks You, someone compares Jake Marlowe to Mussolini. And they meant it in a kind way. They were like, Mussolini's great. And Marlowe's like Mussolini. That's not good. Just putting that out there. That if, I don't even know, was he a communist? I don't know. Hey Siri, who was Mussolini? So Benito Mussolini, not a good guy. We know that now. I don't think he's a good guy. I don't study history. This is the most history I study, is the diviners.